Guys, got one for you today. It's a football one. We're going to go back to the 31st of October 2009, 11 and a half years ago, when I was in my prime of visiting Scottish junior football grounds with my mate Mike. And we went to the Scottish Junior Cup second round game at Lesmahagow, which is just off the M74. It's not that far north, actually. It was less than 2 hours to get there. They were in the third tier of the West Juniors, as it was then. It's now been replaced by the West of Scotland League. And they were playing Rutherglen, Glencairn, who were in the, I think, the top tier or the second tier. High flying and probably expected to win about 5-0. So we set off from Carnforth, as is the way. We stopped at a service station to get a sandwich on that day because we weren't going to Moffat, where the Cafe Ariette is, because it's miles away. So we stopped at, there's like a co-op service station where they've redeveloped a whole junction in the last 10 years or 12 years over there. And so we stopped there and had it'll have been a chicken salad sandwich for me or something, probably something unhealthy like a milkshake or something. And this was round 2 of the Scottish Junior Cup, which is 163 teams at the time. Round 2, and you're unlimited as who you play. It's a free draw every time, so the top 4 sides in the whole country can get drawn against each other right from the start. It's not seeded. So Lesmahagow at home to Rutherglen, Glencairn. Brilliant ground. We got lost. To be honest, we came off the M74 and followed directions, and we ended up on the wrong side of the ground and unable to get to it. So we turned round and we came back on ourselves and got to the correct side of the ground, but we couldn't work out how we'd got there because we didn't get go under any bridges or over any bridges or anything, and it was just weird. We joked at the time that they should call it the Lesmahagow Triangle, because sure, people get lost doing that. We couldn't work out. It was just all a bit dim. We couldn't work out how we'd got there from the motorway. But anyway, it was a nice sloping driveway into the ground, and there was the usual guy waiting there. It was only £4 to get in there, which is a bonus. And he was waiting there to collect your £4, well, your £5, because you have to buy a raffle ticket, otherwise you're not allowed to get in. And there was no programme there. And we got there early, despite getting bloody lost. So we'd loads to pick from, but we chose this. It's an old mining village. There's about 8,000 people live there. It's near Lanark. And they play at Craighead Park, which is in Milton, which is an area of the village. When we walked into the ground, there was a guy there who was on the committee, and he knew that we weren't local. In fact, as is the theme when you go to these places, he knew we were English, and so he started to show us lots and lots of pictures that, to be honest, when he showed us the first couple, they were quite interesting, but then when he'd shown us 100, it was a bit of a problem. But he showed us pictures of the ground in the 1940s when they played Irvine Meadow, who were another junior team in the Junior Cup, and they had 10 to 12,000 spectators there. I mean, on the day we went, there's about 100, but it used to be a massive thing. I mean, the final of the Junior Cup used to be at Hampden. They used to fill it out with 60,000. It's a great game, really quick, really unforgiving. 1-1 at half time, and in the second half the visitors just came through. Their extra quality came through. We had a Bovril at half time. The ground gets very waterlogged, and the explanation we were given was it's the wee burn in the corner on the far side. So we went and had a look at that, and they seemed to be doing nothing about it. It was just there as an excuse. You'd think they could have added extra drainage or something. But Lesmahagow Juniors, absolutely stunning. Probably the closest ground to where we go from Carnforth. Highly recommended. It won't be £4 to get in now, it'll be £6, but just watch yourself and make sure they draw the raffle ticket at half time. Again, no programme, bit disappointing, but a visit to Lesmahagow, highly recommended. Thanks for watching, guys.